think the camera's on. Camera's on. Yeah, yes, sir. We live, man. What's poppin' with y'all, man? It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Diving on into season 7, episode 7.
7 of 7?
Ooh, is that a lucky number right there?
It's an odd pop.
Okay.
You know it's coming.
Okay.
But it's better. This one's better, JG, because not only do we have one guest, but we have two guests today.
Boom.
First time ever, 2 people in the studio. You feel me? Without further ado, we got the dynamic duo. If you don't know who I'm talking about, please give a BSP warm welcome for FSMaxx and Alexis Noel.
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying, though?
What's up with you guys?
Very
man?
fine 9.
Very fine 9.
Yeah.
You already know.
Very 9.
Very 9.
Very 209. You feel me?
What's up with you guys? How you guys doing?
We feeling good. We appreciate y'all for inviting us over here. Real talk. Y'all
Thank you
doing
for
y'all
accepting
thing.
the invitation. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah,
When we send
real
the
shit.
shots, we don't be thinking. People be busy. People got other agendas. So like when
Yeah.
y'all said, okay, we can make it work, we was like, okay, hell yeah, let's make
get
this
it
work.
in. Let's
Hey,
get it in.
That's what's up,
If
bro.
you guys don't know what we do here on the Blowin Smoke podcast, and for the new listeners tuning in, we give an elevated perspective on everyday situations. We talk our shit and bring some real news to the table.
Oh shit.
And while we do that, y'all already know we take guest suggestions. Max hit us. He said, bro, we need the Migos. I said, what Migos?
To her casa amigo. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying? We're
Facts.
gonna drink some Migos with my Migos. You
Oh,
feel me?
that's-
Got some Migos.
Wait, which one is it though, JG?
Oh yeah, my bad. This is the Resposado, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. You know what I'm saying? You get the Resposado. They got 3 different levels, you know, Blanco, Resposado, and Anejo.
There's a bottle number on every Casamigos. I need to know that bottle number.
The bottle number is 22,018.
I
Oh,
need
that's
to know that.
fire.
We're
I didn't
drinking
know
the
that.
2018 bottle.
That's fire.
Oh wow. Okay. They've only put out 20. Wow, that's crazy.
But that's the number bottle. You know, like the Jordans, how they do like 1 of 10.
Yeah.
And then on
Yeah.
the tongue it says that number.
Yeah.
That's that number bottle.
Big
That's pretty
Snapple
lit.
facts.
You
Tequila
feel me?
form.
Y'all know who owns this company?
Casamigos?
Yeah.
Yeah, George Clooney.
Oh shit, I thought it was The Rock.
No, The Rock is the starts with a T, right? Termaine or something like that. Terramano, huh?
Terramano.
Yeah, that's The Rock shit.
You just came out the woodwork. Send an email.
Hey, nah.
Why'd you put it
Hey,
down, though?
40.
You want to take a shot?
Bro, you always be ducking the first shot. I feel like it's funny because I've been ducking all the last shots. JG, be
Nah, you
ducking
ducked the
first
last
one.
one. You ducked the last one.
Yeah.
I took it because I didn't think nobody was taking a shot with me. I was
We're
like,
good,
oh
let's pour
shit,
up.
it's good.
All
Max
right, I
got
guess
the
we might as well
mixed
take one. Get stuff started.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
as
Right,
well.
get it right. Go
Might as
ahead.
well.
Go ahead. Before we
Yes,
get
we
into
got our
BSP.
water. I need my
Hell
water
yeah.
today. God damn.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, hold.
Take it. He's cheersing off.
I got you.
You solid right now?
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
say
you.
that.
I got you.
Say that.
Yeah, Max poured up a little. What is it? Tell him what you're
Hey.
taking on. There it is.
That way,
Hey,
that
is
juice.
salute,
We
salute.
appreciate
that
y'all
do?
for sliding
Shit,
through. Alexis
salute.
got the water.
Let's hit it.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Casamigos. Let's get it, baby. Season 7, episode 7. Ready to get in BSP, JG, or what?
Let's make it rock. My bad. Just have to drink some water, brother. I'm not gonna lie
Good.
to you. I started off. I ain't gonna cap. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When you see you guys like really together all the time, y'all really like that power couple. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Stockton, you know what I'm saying? People when they see you, you know, not gonna say Alexis is gonna be there. Or, you know, if they see Alexis, Max is gonna be there.
Right.
But it's always dope to see all y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all together. So my question is, when it comes down to the very fine and the very nine community, for those that don't know, how did you guys actually come about? How did you guys meet, and how did you guys say that we're gonna make this work? Casamigos, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So, we met at Delta. I'm from Tracy, but at a point in my life when I was going to Delta, that's when I met her. When I was working in the RTV department with their radio station and doing all that stuff for Delta.
Leg.
After we met,
She looking at you like,
Yeah,
you better
nah,
get it
she
right.
like, you better get it right. You better get it right.
And tell me exactly what it is.
after we met, I started doing more blogging, and I created a blog out here in this area. It was called FSS Visuals.
Okay.
So like I used to like post a lot of rappers and like artists, and I used to throw events and do all that good blogging stuff, blah blah blah. But like a couple of the marketing terms that I took from that blog was hashtag Valley Base, which means we based in the Valley, and another one was Very 9, which was Very 209, because niggas don't like to be from the 9, but Very 9, Very 209, it means a new representation about being proud about where you're from. So like after I decided to stop doing that blogging stuff and more focus on like myself as an artist and myself as like a visual creator, and you know what I'm saying, I decided to like fall back and just focus on artistry. And she's the one who took on the very fine shit. So I'll let her.
So how long was it before y'all, like, how long were y'all talking and you were
y'all
doing
went,
this?
you went
Like,
from Delta, and then you
yeah.
literally went from very fine.
Oh,
to
shit,
nine.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
There
Hey,
was
I'm
no
thinking we on
timeline.
business. Hey, you see my
Y'all playing
mind?
games.
Hey, you see my mind? I'm thinking we on business right now. All right, so I mean, shit. Yeah, we was talking just like any dude talk to a girl, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, it's just a different type of connection. It's not necessarily about like, oh, you're cool, I'm cool, let's get together and do this because it will look cool. It's like we like each other, we together.
Yeah.
Like,
I fuck with what you're doing.
you know what I'm
type
saying? I
shit.
fuck with what you doing. She been supporting me. She was pregnant, selling waters at my shows. So it's like, I'm down.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
gang.
Oh,
yeah.
She said yeah.
It's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that the whole very fine concept has come into more of a fruition and a translation of that blog stuff that I was doing,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh, we had to pause and now jump back on that shit. And now it's very fine. And doing this shit with like females, that's so much like
I bet.
better and
Yeah,
easier
I
and
bet,
cooler.
bro.
Like, I was
Yeah.
tired of dealing with niggas and like rappers and people. Y'all have a platform, so you understand when it's like when somebody has a certain expectation of you when you're giving so much of yourself to them every day. Like, so, but yeah.
That's
I
cool.
mean, shit.
So in that time, Alexis, did you say, hey, you know what, I could do that too, and on a different scale, like
Yeah,
for the ladies type shit, or
That
what?
was my question for Max, but same thing for Alexis.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a timeline.
Okay.
We met in 2015.
Okay.
This
We
sounds
still
delightful.
rocking strong.
6 years.
2021.
I feel you.
However, like
Damn, that's a long
when
time.
we met,
Let's spark up to that
Let's go.
one. Yeah,
Facts.
fuck, let's
I
fuck.
was like doing this like independent modeling thing.
Okay.
So like when I got out of high school, I did some pageant stuff in college, but I came back and I was like, okay, I kind of want to see what this modeling stuff is about. Like, I think I'm pretty, so let's see.
Mhm.
I went to LA. I went to some agencies with my cousin. They told us that we need to start a portfolio, and because of our height, like we're more like print models, so we needed to go to agencies and network within that like market. So like I understood that, ended up coming back home. I'm like, okay, I'm about to network in SAC and the Bay.
So to make it clear, just to be clear, I can't be a runway. You're not going. There's like different demographics of different models.
Well,
right?
I'm not 5'6".
Okay.
So, and that's short.
Uh-huh.
Like that's short.
Okay.
So like I'm not there. I'm hecka short. I'm like 5'3".
So all that matters, like dimensions.
Yeah, look at
height.
Kendall Jenner.
Okay.
Nothing
No,
but
I just
legs.
had to make it clear because
Yeah,
not a lot of people know about
It's
the
kind of
modeling
like
industry.
being
It's
a
not
basketball
personal.
player.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
if we have a magazine that has millions and millions of whatever, and we have a certain demographic, and we're looking for a 5'9" skinny girl who
Yeah.
looks this way, it's not for you to be offended.
Mhm.
No, that's like when you. No.
You know what I'm saying? But like you could, just like her, she did her own fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Independent modeling, you know what I'm saying? You get your own clout. You get in the streets, do your thing. Like,
Got you. Which continue.
So I did my own thing, and like I noticed when I was networking in the Bay Area and SAC, like people had cliques, and it was just like they all fucked with each other and they all created with each other, and I was just like, damn. And I'm not from SAC or the Bay, so I'm like an outsider. So they just looking at me like, why she in this casting? Like, why she here?
Mhm.
Over time, I made friends, and I also started networking with some photographers, which kind of made Bay Area and SAC people want to work with me.
Okay.
'Cause you're-
So with that happening, like I was really doing my independent thing. I became like an independent contractor
Ooh,
with
okay.
MK Models, and like I be peeping shit out, like how they set up, like how they contract, how they have girls. So everything I'm just like checking it out, understanding how it's working. But I ended up having a baby, but I always had a full-time job. So like all this stuff is just weekend.
Okay.
Weekend.
Say that.
Yeah.
That's
So
real.
I had a baby, I had to step back. And then I realized like I need to establish like myself, like a foundation for myself. He had already had his blog. So I'm watching him do everything that he's doing, networking and creating a platform locally. Cause Stockton, the Valley, we don't really have that.
At all.
Like I said, Sacramento, they got cliques.
Mhm.
Like that's really pushing each other. So does the Bay Area. Everybody know that. So
Not the valley.
I
let's be honest.
wanted something out here.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm an adult now. I have a baby. So like I'm ready to create something of my own. So I really just was like, okay, I'm gonna create a female platform. And I told him about it. I started with some high school girls. My sister, she's now 20, but this is when she was 17.
Okay.
I got like
So
a couple of
about 3 years ago.
Yeah, this is how it started.
Okay.
Like I took
Long
like
time coming.
Yeah.
Right.
8 girls. They was all like 17, 18, 19. I mapped out like locations, I styled them, and then it was kind of like a workshop. So I did a photo shoot with them. But like at that like time, I was not a photographer. I was still like I used to model. Like
Okay.
and I could style cuz like all of my portfolio, like I styled myself. All the collaborative shoots, like visually I created that concept. So
And it's all
like
you.
I've been gaining experience on my own to be able to really put myself out there. So
Was that a hard transition from a player to coach necessarily?
Nah, it was really just organic.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be behind. Like at one point, like when you mature, you're like, I don't need to be the chosen one. Like I'm not showing up to get chose. Like I'm showing up to
Facts.
observe. Like you know what I mean? Or
Facts.
I'm choosing.
Uh-huh.
So like realistically, at a certain point, I had to make that transition. It made me feel better.
Dope.
So like I started that. I noticed that the young girls like they weren't professional because they were young. Like they don't understand the opportunity I'm giving them. So like time passed. Then I decided to officially do a casting, which was last year.
Okay.
The reason why I did that was because I volunteered for Stockton Fashion Week.
Stockton Fashion. Did you know what was going on? Why aren't you in Stockton Fashion
Yeah,
Week,
I haven't
bro?
heard it. I'm sorry.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
like it was a one-time like situation. It was great, but like it showed me my potential as an individual. So it was a great experience, which is the reason why I had my casting call, and I really solidified my platform with actual like members.
Lit.
And I really wanted to be a secret society.
Lit.
So it's like at some point I'm not looking for people to join. You just seeing what we doing, and you can come, like you can have
Be a
an
part of
invite.
it.
Yeah. And if I choose to vibe with you, you can become a part of the platform.
Lit.
But like it's just growing, to be honest.
That's dope. That's dope.
And yeah, everything is in-house. So like I'm just comfortable. Like that's all I gotta say about it.
Lit.
But yeah, from the beginning to the end. But yeah, watching him do his thing and like realizing we need that out here. Cause I didn't have that. So now I could be that. So I'm like, my girls are like,
Who could like
yeah,
at that
they
time
20,
you're like I have no one to
21,
go to type shit.
23, 24. I'm 28. So like I'm really helping them navigate properly. So you're not wasting your time and money.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Goodness gracious. That's actually
For both of y'all, real quick, just to keep touching on that, very 9 and very fine 9 up to this point, is the vision you guys want to get portrayed, has it been across? Has it been, the people been seeing it as that?
Yeah, well, I mean, all right. Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, as in, yes, we've had multiple experiences of many people appreciating whatever opportunity we're attempting to present. People have appreciated it. Some people have not
I get where you're
not
going with it.
appreciated that. But when you're doing a business, like when you do anything, even this podcast, like niggas not gonna really fuck with it until they see you like this.
right.
It's not personal. It's not the fact that you woke up who you was that morning and you still trying and you doing. It's just the fact of like
How the world works.
the business that you're in. Like it takes a crowd. It takes mind fucking. It takes manipulation. It takes years and years of like evolving personally and like having different characteristics about yourself to like really get to that point to where when you touch down in Stockton, as soon as you like get off the Altamont and you come in here, like the fucking vibe would be very 9, very fine 9. And it's not necessarily about me and her. It's not. It's like we're the Too Short and E40s and Mac Dre's from the Valley, like that. And not in a music sense, but in a factor sense.
Where everybody's so split up. Everybody wants to do their own thing. Why can't we all necessarily come together?
Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in a small fishbowl like this, if you kind of like take a minute to like step outside yourself and just understand the environment and the situation and like understand why you're so mad that everybody that you keep trying to fuck with ain't just so organically trying to fuck with you and you trying to fuck with everybody on a real way. But it's like there are people that cannot step outside of supporting themselves and still like support somebody else at the same time.
Is he speaking game right now?
Just because you got that skill and you
Speaking
got
game,
that
isn't he?
talent, you can't wake up and be mad at that nigga.
Right.
Cause you the real nigga talking about, yo, come get on the fucking podcast, come shine, come do your thing. Like, I ain't big time, but I'm still trying to give an opportunity.
Right.
So it's like those are the people that you want to grow with.
That's what it is. The platform is really
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, in 5-10 years, yeah, when everybody come out here, yeah, it's fucking all very fine nine, but everybody's doing their own fucking thing. But it's just like it's people out here in the valley. Like there's Blowin Smoke Pod out here. That's like a real factor out here for people to like come on here and get some exposure. It's not like some hating ass shit.
It's crazy you say that. This last week I've been thinking too, like we kind of talked about it. It's just like, why can't people come and stay at a hotel here in Stockton? Why do we got to go to the Bay and stay at a hotel overnight to kick it? And people, you don't see people coming here to come kick it.
I mean, it's the rap. Like the
Nah.
Stockton just, everybody gets scared when they start to look at the homicide and murder rates and suicide. All the people start to get scared about that.
But also, beside from that, because like you can go to the most country fucking city in Idaho and it's murders and killing going on out there.
But we're smaller than because we're a small city.
And that's the thing. But like everything that I'm talking about is all tied in. So when I say like the transition of a whole community kind of just respecting each other on some real nigga shit and you trying, I'm trying, I fuck with you, I'm not trying to step on you. Like, yeah, niggas stop killing each other. Yeah, people start really fucking with each other. Maybe some changes start happening. Maybe some bigger events with some bigger businesses decide to take a chance and throw a show at the Stockton Arena with some big ass artists to bring some money, to bring some economy over here. Like, it's so bigger than that. But as long as everything the way it is the way it is and everybody acts the way they act,
and then nothing will change too.
Don't nobody want to go to the waterfront?
No. Why? Everybody know what happens.
People kind of scared. Yeah. Rooftop situations.
No, exactly.
Stockton is something different, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy.
It's a different breed out here.
But you touched on it, JG. It's dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? When you see one, you probably see the other. If you're not, you hear about it. I'm single right now. JG's in a long-term relationship. I need to this is more a universal question. What is the key to success for a good relationship?
Oh, I can't. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea, guys.
To both of you,
You want me to go first?
I can go.
All right, go ahead.
Go.
Sure.
What I would have to say is like a friendship is like number one in a relationship. So it's not really like about, oh, I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend. Because if we weren't that, then we wouldn't be arguing about certain petty things. So like at the end of the day, we're friends. So I don't have a reason to be insecure because this is my friend. Like, he's not my boyfriend, he's my friend. We talk about everything, and I feel like he supports me and he has my back. So I have no reason to even have a negative thought. Like, and we like a relationship, that's an everyday thing. You got to work on that. You got to choose your battles, and y'all got to be friends. And when we argue, we say that we're not friends because we're like letting each other know we're beefing. But then once we make up, we're friends again.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
So
when that title came about, my bad. When that title, was it like, all right, now we're this, or did it just continue like it was one of them things where you just like, all right, you know what it is, type shit?
Nah, I mean, once she actually became my girlfriend, I mean, nothing changed. Really,
because we was friends.
Nothing whatsoever really changed. And it's like, understand, like a lot of people will understand this. Like, if you're somebody who's focused on something like serious that you want to focus on, like, yeah, you may be with a girl a lot, but like that's not the only thing that's on your mind. Like, you gotta stay committed and focused to what you're doing. And the reason why we're still together,
that's key.
And
point
I'm
there.
around.
Make sure y'all listen to that. That's a key.
Yeah,
point.
the reason why I'm around and she's still around is because like organically, it's like I fuck with it, you fuck with it, and it's like, oh yeah, where's the cut? But it's like, organically, you know, we just vibe. It's not, I don't own you, you don't own me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
But organically, we do. It's like
Like-
an unspoken thing.
I like that. That's a nice
Well,
little bond you guys have.
I see it as a sense of my phone. What about it? Oh, okay, got you. But no, that's real because the sense is in a relationship you get lost in it. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
I was in a long-term relationship. Like I said, I'm single now, but in that process you get lost of like, oh, I gotta please them more, but without pleasing myself. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Shit
right.
like that. Where in the
You're right.
reality, it's no. You both gotta do what you gotta do and meet in the middle like a puzzle piece. You know what I'm saying? Shit
And
like
you got to
that.
be the biggest fan. Like when she was talking about how she was doing all that model mayhem stuff in San Francisco, like I was right there front row making videos, like doing, you know, all the other things that I be doing. It's like I do all this other shit. It's like, why not fuck with my friend and come up here and make a video and support, like, and do what I need to do. Like, but like,
He's my driver.
it has to be organic at the end of the day, for real.
Very fine
Listen, for real.
security.
But like a lot of people, but like a lot of people just see.
Beyonce on a rise, low key, man.
Yeah,
like,
but a lot of people just see us on Instagram and like what we're doing and what we're posting, and like people like be like looking at us like, oh, they're just trying to be some type of blah blah blah, whatever. It's like
Right, I
it's
hear
not
you.
even like niggas don't even know. It's like, first of all, we've been together for a minute. We both transitioned together from like having funny style jobs to having real life serious type of jobs in like the real world, not on this Instagram and internet type of shit, to like having a place together,
Which
you
is
know,
a step along.
focusing on those
Another step.
finances and being mature and serious about the situation. On top of this being your roommate, they're still your girlfriend, and like it's still needing to be good. Then having a fucking baby.
Mhm.
That's something we can't speak
That
on.
was
We're
not
not
planned.
there. We're not.
Shout out,
But-
Lil
That was
Max.
not planned?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
it was a
it's just
blessing.
real.
Blessing.
Nah, but that shit's just real. It's like, you know, shit happens. You have a baby. Sometimes you gotta take a half step back to take 3 more.
Like,
Like,
man, but you still, I still don't stop. How old is Lil Man, by the way? He
4.
Just, he just had a birthday.
He
no?
just turned
Yes,
4.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Shout
Happy
out Lil
birthday.
Max.
Happy
I
birthday,
appreciate
Max.
that. I appreciate that.
That's crazy. But y'all, I mean, like, it's still, like you said, it's organic. Like, even with you guys, like, it's like, it's not even, like, I've seen some fake ass couples. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some fake ass couples, especially on the internet, of
Well,
course.
I hear
but it's
that
like,
though. Like
y'all real, like,
hear that.
really though.
I hear that necessarily that they set up couples now, right? Like, I feel like I'd seen Corla Ray's in a relationship with bro, like
Yeah,
it's just like her.
Oh, you like the
so-
industry,
Yeah,
the
like,
industry
right?
stuff.
They
Tag
set
him
that
up.
shit up,
When the
right?
Moneybag Yo was with Meg Thee Stallion, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that
Yeah.
shit was,
Damn,
you
I
know,
forgot about that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They be teaming shit up like that.
That's crazy.
Ariana
Yeah.
Grande and all her engagements.
Is that why they didn't work though?
I'm just saying. They're all, you know, the agent says, I think you might want to engage him.
But touching on Lil Max real quick, we were just talking about it. Really, is like being a parent. Is that how do I say this? Fuck, how do I say this?
He gonna make me start saying
When you already know the drink's kicking in. When it was time to strap down, get serious. Was it more
Strap
so?
down. We just got off
Oh,
Max.
fuck,
and
here
you
we
said
go.
strap
Here we
down.
go, man.
Yeah,
I'm
wasn't
playing.
nobody strapped down.
that's
Nobody was strapped down.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody was
that's
strapped
what I'm
down.
saying.
I seen the opener. I had to take it. I seen the opener. That's my bad.
Shit.
That's my bad.
Oh man. Dude, why can't I think of this question right now? How am I trying to say this? Help me out real quick. About looking up to your parents. Like, did you see it as like, I'm gonna do what my parents did to me, or did you see it as an opposite of like how I was raised? I want to do it differently. You know what I mean?
I like
You wanna
that.
say
You
it
worded
first?
So
Because you'll like that. There's 2 different answers.
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
Because we
yeah.
come from 2 totally different worlds. That's another whole thing about it.
That's
Like,
respect. That's respect.
yeah, go ahead.
So when I thought about being a parent, like when that first like hit me, like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be a mom. I really thought about like protecting my son from all the things that I went through, and I felt like I didn't have no one who had my back. Not to like speak on like my family situation, because I have a great support system. I have healthy relationships, like, and I'm really like happy with my family. But just like I feel like with different parents, you have different guidance, and they can only give you what they can provide for you, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So like
And
I
at the
had a
time-
single parent. So like I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I'm really happy I'm having a baby with somebody that I want to have a family with. Like, I'm not gonna be like a single mom. Cause like I'm the type of person like once I was pregnant, once
It's
I was
love in the
pregnant,
air.
Love in the air.
It's
It's
like-
love in the
Vibes,
air.
cheers,
Shit.
man.
it's like I'm trying to do everything to keep my family together, keep my man happy, so my child could see like that unit, like, you know what I mean? So like I feel like when it happened, like, yeah, I was like, dang, I'm not ready for this. But it's like, it's such a blessing that it's with this person. Cause it could have been with somebody that I wasn't supposed to, you know, share that bond with. Cause that does happen, unfortunately. But like, I feel like an angel was watching me and it just happened with the right person. So like, I just feel blessed. Like,
Amen to that.
But touching on that with the like your parents necessarily is they were learning too. Like when we were
See,
young,
that's
we
ano-
didn't
that's
appreciate
another
that
thing.
too. You feel me?
That's another thing that you respect as a young parent. All right, so it's like I grew up in a 2-parent household. Like, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga on the west side. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. I got 2 younger brothers. And like I've always had that example of like, you need to be doing something. You need to be like, you know, using your talents. You need to be not wasting your time. Like what a real man is supposed to be instilling in their son. So like it's easy for me to like replicate that back to my son. And like how you say how like your parents are learning. Like like I said, I got 2 brothers. Like I was the kid born in the 90s. Like I lived in the 90s. None of my brothers were born in the 90s
too,
whatsoever.
10
So-
years apart from my young.
You know what I'm saying? So the reason why you may feel a way that your parents treat your brother
We talk
differently,
about that
Bro.
all the time, bro. We
stop
talk
being
about-
mad. Stop being mad because you're going to be mad when you squeeze out 2 kids and one is mad at you because you doing something else to the other one. It's not personal.
It
You're
is
learning.
personal.
It is personal, but it's not.
But
You know what I'm saying?
They were
It's-
learning.
But they're learning too. Like I had like younger parents. Like my youngest brother had more older parents that had 2 kids and been more experienced through things. Like
That did it before.
did some stuff. So like he got different raising in a different world on top of that.
Got you. I understand that.
So it's like we have to adjust to how the world is changing how we raise our son. Like, you know, there's just certain things that you have your own standards of what you want your son to reflect. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
seriously, and then growing back in the '90s is we're not have the iPad in the face like you see a bunch of kids nowadays. So I'm sure it's hard. That's why
Yeah,
can't
I was
have a
that.
kid.
I
can't
was.
have a
I
kid
was.
right now.
I don't know if I was the last generation of it, but like still like be home before the lights come on.
Exactly. Yeah, be outside.
Like
Yeah.
maybe niggas 1-2 years younger than me can say the same thing, but like that's a real life thing. Like I remember being a little nigga out playing, and it was no phone in my pocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that shit's crazy. Like, it's not bad that
Youth,
I would
bro.
never even let my son outside the house by himself without a phone. And it's not to compare just because I didn't have it. The world is fucking
change.
wild now.
Yeah, it's different now.
Like,
What did we say? It's getting rewritten every day. The
Oh yeah,
laws,
new laws are getting read. Yeah, every day.
every day.
So well, I guess Alexis, how is that for you with having your kid being 4 years old? Yeah, kids with iPads. It's, they can look up whatever type thing. How do you crack down? Because that wasn't how you were raised. 'Cause we didn't have technology. So how do you monitor that for him?
Honestly, I feel like being a parent, like you have control. So like for those who are not parents, you have that like wonder, like, oh, what if my kid ends up like this example that I'm seeing, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But like once you
Yes.
become a parent, you have control over everything that your kid is exposed to. So if my son is on his iPad, he learning. Like
Say
if my
that.
son is on YouTube, he's like, it's restricted so that he watches certain like
this nigga watching Mr. DeMeo, Planet
yeah,
Facts.
certain subscriptions.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
is that?
Yeah.
He's not
What is-
watching vlogs.
Nah.
No,
See-
no, he has his own stuff that he
Exactly.
watches. But it's like tailor made and I created it
Got you.
so
Mhm.
that he's watching what I want him to watch.
There you go.
And he could be on his iPad, that's fine. Because I was a stay-at-home mom during like the pandemic, I really actually enjoyed that because I was able to like build my platform and also like create a schedule for my son as if like I'm his teacher.
Mm.
Like I still do my stuff around the house, and also do my platform stuff. But I had a schedule for him. Like he woke up and did school. He understood that it's school time. And then now you've achieved so much and school is over. We have like certain exercises where he's like being physical. Like he counts to 200 and he jumps on his trampoline.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
4 years old.
He
Yeah.
gonna
And
be
that's
ready.
like
He can count. He can count to 20 in Spanish too.
Yeah.
Y'all not fucking with me. Y'all
He
think it's
can
just
also-
He
He's only
said, y'all need to
4.
learn from
He's
me.
also-
y'all not fucking with me
He's
for real.
learning-
For real.
He's
Like
learning how to read. He
Damn.
knows all the planets in the solar system. Like
in order.
he knows
From the
planet
sun.
facts.
Lit.
Oh,
you
he's
know.
gonna have
That's
a doctorate
amazing.
by
That's
13
amazing.
years
He's
old.
like he's so brilliant, and it's because we want him that way.
Mhm,
We're exposing him to the things that he needs to be exposed to.
mhm.
It's really like our greatest collaboration. Like our
Whoa.
son, like everything that.
Speaking of that, what nationality are you?
So
Ooh,
I
facts.
see the
Hey.
chopsticks.
this
in
comes
here.
Man,
with
facts.
an entire story. Okay,
Okay,
She
Ooh,
got
I'm so
chopsticks in
sorry.
her hair, y'all.
Hey, wait,
Chopsticks
hit
are
it,
in her
hit it.
hair if y'all on Spotify and iTunes.
Hey, that's
Hey,
facts.
I'm soon, bro.
I'm getting excited hitting the mic. Hold on.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
good.
crazy.
That ain't nothing.
That's the first time somebody hit you with that
I
one.
know, so now
And,
I can talk about it. All right, so all my life, I grew up, yo, mama black, you black. Like, I was black, So, like, I'm a black girl. My family is black.
Yep.
Really?
But 2019, my grandfather, he gifted me with Ancestry Dna, the test. So I sent my samples in, and I am 49% Vietnamese.
Wow.
And 2% Chinese.
Wow.
So on top of being
black
a
and
real ass
Vietnamese.
nigga, he's Asian.
I love Max out.
The real nigginess has
I
an
love
extra
it.
level of rudeness on
Facts.
top of that.
Facts.
Like,
So
He really got
crazy.
Vietnamese in him.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
and you
dope.
just found that out in 2019?
Yes.
You
Yes.
didn't expect it.
Wow.
You didn't think through your life like I
So,
could
like-
have.
Of course, she knew she was probably mixed with something.
Yeah. But like all my life, I look at people that are mixed and I'm thinking like, I should have similarities, So I realize I'm not like any type of Hispanic and black.
Mm-hmm.
Like I figured that out. But then like when I went to college, like this guy told me, because like I explained to him that I didn't know what I was. And he was like, you look Korean.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, So like I'm looking up Korean faces.
The eyes.
Kept trying to compare.
And
Like,
I'm
Hey, that's what
looking-
draw me to it.
I'm
Them fucking
looking-
eyes is huge.
And then
Say
I'm
that.
like,
Huge,
I
Like,
might be
you staring at your
Korean.
soul, huh?
Bro.
And then a friend of mine was like, her dad was adopted and he got the ancestry. Cause I'm like, I'm seeing all these tests and stuff, but I don't trust it. I don't want to
I was
send
just about to
my
ask you.
Yeah,
you think
I don't
you
wanna-
trust it? 'Cause
I don't want to send my DNA somewhere. They
Yeah.
copying it. Like I was just
Right.
skeptical. Like,
She's talking about clones.
yeah. So when she told me about how her dad did this and he found family members and started meeting heck of family, I'm like, okay, this might be a good one. So I told my grandpa and he got it for me. But like, yeah.
Ancestry.com.
That's lit.
Yeah, Ancestry DNA.
Ancestry DNA.
Yes.
That's something to look into, y'all.
That's lit.
That like
That's crazy.
when I sent it in, it connected me to two of my second cousins that were full Vietnamese. And then like I messaged them. They told me that their mother is my dad's sister. And he passed away in 2016.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
Oh.
But she could connect me to my brother.
That's crazy.
So like she gave me my brother's number and I called him. And it was a pretty good conversation. It was
She
interesting.
thought she was.
I even like
Everything adds up and everything. Even when you talk to him, everything's adding up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet.
So like
Wow.
I FaceTimed him a couple of times and he told me that I have 7 sisters.
Wow.
That's a blessing.
And
It's crazy.
That's a blessing.
yeah. But here's the catch. So my sisters disowned him because around the time my father passed, he just went MIA.
Yeah.
So when he tried to call them to tell them about me, they didn't answer.
Mhm.
Like they wouldn't even answer. So then he was upset with himself. Like, and I felt bad. Like, I just wanted to reassure him I still want to have a relationship with you. But I feel like that hurt him, you know. So like it's been a while since I talked to him, but he texts me on holidays and stuff.
Aw,
That's
So
dope.
it's really good.
that
yeah.
really
Wow.
worked out,
That's
man. That is
crazy.
like
All from Ancestry.com type
Yeah.
shit.
That's a
insane.
trip.
That's hella crazy.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Getting back to the creativity, but we got to get back to it.
Yeah.
What is?
I'm glad you're able to get that out too, because I've known you for like years, and I would never thought that. Never would have thought
Right. I was confused too. Like,
Never.
I don't see
Yeah.
nobody that looks like me for real. And now I know why. Because it's like such a large chunk of something else.
that. Right.
Like, and my mom is not even full black. That's what's crazy. She's probably like maybe 30%, like a low 30% black, and the rest is something else.
Oh wow. Oh
so
wow.
yeah, that's intense.
That's crazy.
Ancestry.
What's the most difficult part about being a creative?
Like when you like keep doing what you're doing and you like progress as far as you feel like you're progressing, like it's very hard to like fight yourself. Very hard to fight yourself.
As
Like
in, like a
I went
competitive
from
way to, like,
all right, so look like this. Like I went from like being an engineer for people, like you know what I'm saying, and recording niggas and like mixing music to like recording myself for many, many years to like trying to be more professional and go to the studio, like you know what I'm saying, and get into that habit. But it's like, nigga, you was doing your whole thing this whole time. It's like, why? But it's like I feel it like niggas is recording on Pro Tools, so I need to go to the studio. Like, okay, whatever. But it's like I'm not saying there's nothing wrong about me doing that, because like through making that leap of like going to the studio, I've met one of my boys, DJ Chris.
Shout out
Like-
to Chris.
Shout out
like-
Chrissy.
One of the realest niggas that's really been engineering all of my music.
Facts.
Nice.
All of my music.
Nice.
Say that.
So like when I say that, I don't say that in a way to where like that's not good. Like if I would have never met him, I would have never been able to like make Sit Back. I would have never been able to like make the Missing Piece film that I made like I made it. Like my music wouldn't sound the way it sounds. Like I owe a lot to that nigga in that regard.
Speak
But
on
like
Sit Back real quick. That
Yeah.
was both y'all. That was her fashion show, or like
that was one of the Stockton Fashion Week shows.
Oh, that was that one. Okay.
The last one. And Chris made that beat, sent it to me. I made that shit 30 minutes. When I went there, we recorded it. Like, and he was like, yeah, I'm trying to make a video. You know, I was like, yeah, we're doing the fashion show. He was like, yep, I even had that concept of doing that fashion show. I'm
It's
like,
lit.
it's lit.
Sit
Like,
back.
you know what I'm saying? So like when I say that, like, not that I got comfortable, like, and not going forward as a creative, like it was good that we had all those experiences, but like I need to get back into like being more focused about being in more control. Like not feeling like I need to pay hella money for a photographer that has good networking over here, or pay for like a producer for a hella expensive beat, because I make beats too. Like it's about making a lifestyle vibe, a lifestyle brand, and focusing on that, like listening to outside information. That's the hardest part. Like
doing what everybody else
like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of always feeling like you can't record and you're not going to the studio, like get your ass up and record on that mic that you got and hold those. So like, you know, if you engineer it, it'll sound good. If you want to hold it and go to the studio, I know exactly who to give it to. Shit, trust
Right.
me, I know exactly who to hand it off to. Easy layup. Like,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Let's do it.
I was just saying that more personally, like as a music artist,
I feel
like, yeah.
What about you, Alexis? In the sense of modeling and all that.
Well, I'm not really doing the modeling right now because I got models now.
Got you.
My main thing is really just like structure, foundation for the platform, making sure that my girls are growing like in a positive light, and yeah, just getting stronger, looking better, really out here.
Got you.
Consistency is the biggest thing because like I had a brunch. The brunch was so successful, it really put things in perspective to where it's like, okay, I need to do workshops. I really need to have things for my girls so that we actually get together and we're actually doing things and we're actually creating content. Um, and because of that momentum, more opportunities are coming.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's just intense. Like
Speak on the workshops. What have you guys done workshop wise? You speak on a brunch, and there's been more, right?
so like my workshops are modeling and runway like development.
Okay.
Also, it kind of helps you brand yourself as well. And then you receive content that you can see that you like your ability and what you need to work on. So it's really just like a growing experience, like an experiment for each lady that comes to see if like I really want to be a model for real.
Mm.
Like you don't have to have modeling experience.
Mhm.
So like each workshop, my girls that are a part of my platform, they come and like get better,
Mhm.
just get more experience. And then there are new girls that come and get, you know, introduced. So
Mm.
yeah, it's cool.
Pretty
Now,
dope.
is there an age limit to the females that you do work with? Like, does it start at a certain age and end? Or
Honestly, you have to be 16.
okay,
Only because like 16 is a good age. I know that you can get somewhere. You're going to be safe. I'm going to make sure you're comfortable. You won't be like, and your parents could come if they want to. So as young as 16 is fine. I am going to be doing children's workshops now that I have a creative space
Dope.
because of COVID and just like creating a different vibe,
Mhm.
like a more professional one. But not saying that right now is unprofessional. I just put the ladies in an extreme situation. Like we are on top of a building or
Jumping from
we
that car real
are
quick.
next to a lake and the wind is blowing, but there's a drone, there's a whole bunch of photographers, and you have to walk a distance.
Mhm.
And you have to do this a few times.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And you got to do it on key. You got to stop and pose. If you want to squat down, do that. But you have room to mess up. You have room to try things. And then you get like bomb ass pictures
right.
after.
That's the thing.
Because like the photographers that are on my platform, like they're amazing. And I wish I could shout out every single one, but my team is strong. Like,
Dope.
and in reality, I don't need nobody. Like, if you want to come support me, do that. But if you feeling choosy, like, it's cool. I don't need that. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah,
That's
like
dope.
I'm weeding
Build
out
a
the
structure.
snakes.
You're
Weeding
happy.
out the snakes. Don't come around because you want to be around girls. Like, this is real professional.
That's dope.
Like,
That's dope.
produce.
Like she
So,
said, bring your
yeah.
parents. If you're, you know what I'm saying, Mom, I want
Foundation
to do
is
this.
set.
You know, let them come check out your work. Not your work, but you know, if their daughter wants to do it, bring your parents.
Hell
Definitely.
yeah.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. Huh.
I'm good.
Oh, yep. Go ahead.
No, I'm just laughing at your deep breath. It was a big sigh. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was getting ready to take a deep breath because you was, you know what I'm saying. I think it's about that time.
You ready?
Yeah,
Let's take a deep breath.
but I was gonna take a shot first.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
let me
take
pick
this
this
shot.
cup up.
Y'all motherfuckers got me feeling it.
Yeah,
And Casamigos, Resposado.
Casamigos with my amigos.
Ooh, shit.
Cheers.
Salute.
Ah.
Ooh.
Now that we're still on this topic, though, what would be some advice that you guys would give to an upcoming brand business that is starting out?
Try to focus on what you're trying to push out to people. And like after you figure out what you're trying to push out to people, try to figure out how you're pushing it to people. Like if you're gonna push a certain image, you gotta push it a certain type of way. Like you're gonna have a certain type of brand, certain type of clothing line, certain type of podcast. You gotta have a certain type of consistency. You gotta have a certain type of like representation. You wanna be a music artist, you gotta have a certain type of sound, all that type of shit. But like I can only give my personal opinion, and I always feel like a lifestyle type of brand and a lifestyle type of content creation is always the best at the end. And when I say that, it's like whatever is true to you. Don't see something and be like, oh, I want to try and do that. I want to try to like emulate that. Like that's perfectly fine. You could do that, I guess. But like my opinion is like show people what's good about you. Like
Be real with you.
put that out.
Right.
Put that out and make niggas fuck with you off of that. Because like a lot of people got a lot of people fucking with them off of something that's not really them.
Mm-hmm.
And they wake up every day like, damn.
They're not happy with themselves. Being real.
Yeah,
Like,
but that comes from that individual, not the person that he surrounds himself with, but it comes from that individual to realize, like, why am I surrounding myself with these people?
Another word I heard was consistency too. Gotta stay consistent.
yeah. And
Ooh.
stop giving your energy to everybody.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I got a series of, like, a little bit of rapid questions I'm gonna ask you guys relationship wise. So if you guys could go ahead and right on the side of you guys' chairs, grab the whiteboards that
got
are right there
whiteboards next to 'em,
below
JG?
your
What
chairs.
What the hell?
We got big
What you
pre-production
got?
over
What you
here.
got
Hold
over
on,
Okay,
there,
man.
okay.
JG? You got them right.
So I got
Oh,
some
shit,
whiteboards
wait.
over
Let's
there.
go.
Okay, let me find out.
So we're gonna play a little game with the people. You know what I'm saying? This is our first couple.
You didn't
know
even
what
know
I'm
he
saying?
came to work early.
I did it.
You didn't even
I
know
did
that,
it.
bro.
Yeah, he took those away.
All right, so oh shit.
Oh, you can't see my answer.
Let's see. Yeah.
So
this is
how it's
good.
gonna go is I ask you guys, of course, questions, and then you guys have to, of course, write the answers that Alexis write what you think that will be in Max's best interest, and Max, you write what you think will be in Alexis's best interest. And otherwise, you're answering for each other.
Got
Okay.
you.
To
So-
our BSP listeners, JG throwing in the games, huh? They're like, okay, JG got the games.
So what we go ahead, I'm go ahead and just try, try the first one, and of course, you guys please try not to let the other one see your
Yeah.
answers.
I'm intrigued. What is this, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, she ain't gonna see my shit.
Go
It's
ahead.
bad.
So between you guys, who would choose between a? All right, no, I'm not gonna say that one. Who likes fried food and who likes barbecue food? So between you two, which one would you say that Alexis likes? Which one would you say that Mike, Max likes?
Oh,
Food-wise?
if she would rather like fried or barbecue?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I like this.
All right.
If
Okay.
the answer is wrong, I know. I don't know.
So go ahead. Max says she likes fried, and Alexis says she likes she likes barbecue. Is that correct?
Okay.
Is that
okay.
right?
Very
That's
correct.
right.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's absolutely right.
Say
Where you
that.
Facts.
Where you get your barbecue from?
Facts. Anywhere. My favorite place to get meat from is that the market over there off of what is it? Martin Luther King
Yep.
and Stockton over there. The Mexican market.
El Dorado Market.
What is it called? That market over there. But yeah, it's on the south
on
side.
Charter Way.
On Charter Way.
I think I know.
Yeah.
By the
Are
fairgrounds.
they cooking outside?
Oh,
of
by
it?
the fairgrounds. Yep.
Rancho
Okay.
San
Yeah.
Miguel.
It's the
Oh,
grocery
yeah.
store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Rancho.
yeah,
You
Rancho.
know
No,
Rancho.
Rancho. They had
Yeah.
good
I thought
shit
we
in
were talking
about
Colorado and
taqueria,
everything.
meat market.
Yeah.
You get the best meat
Yeah,
there.
facts.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I don't even eat meat, so
Oh, really?
that's what's funny. But I like fried vegetables. Yeah,
Interesting.
it makes me feel like I'm eating meat, so that's why I like fried stuff.
That makes sense. Like can't go wrong with no fried like calamari.
I want to dig
chicken,
into it, but I'm gonna let you
shrimp.
do your thing because I don't know if she's vegan. I don't know if she's saying vegetarian. Go ahead though.
All right, we're gonna do one more. All right, so between okay, you guys, of course, action movie, comedy movie. What do you guys think you guys like?
Mhm.
I just watched Space Jam. I told the people that I would comment on it.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys liked it, but
okay, I see that. Yep. You gotta let's see. Action or comedy from Max. Okay. So they both pick comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
I think I need to switch it up for this last one. I'm not gonna lie to you. So what I'm gonna do for this last one?
Pretty easy.
Yeah, for I'm gonna do for this last one, I'm gonna ask Max a question. I want you to write your answer, and I want you to also write down what his answer is, and you guys have to
Gotcha.
get the same exact answer.
All right,
Okay,
for sure.
okay.
So let's do it like that. I think
Alright.
that might work a little bit better. Okay, so all right, tequila or Hennessy for Alexis, Max.
Well, she don't
I
drink.
don't
Are you
drink.
saying
At
if-
all?
No,
Okay.
she don't drink.
Well, then I already know what your answer is, so this is out. Don't do that
Yeah.
one. Everybody know your
Yeah,
And
answer.
she-
that's not good.
that
He's
one's out.
tequila. He's tequila.
She knows that answer.
Straight tequila.
Shit.
I know
He was
all
letting
that.
that be
I'm gonna do a
known.
hard one.
Alright,
Go
it's
to work,
good.
bro.
What is Alexis'
BSP.
favorite music genre?
Music genre.
Not artist, not
Say it out
era,
loud,
but
fuck it.
genre.
Oh shit, my bad.
You gotta write yours too, Alexis.
Oh, his.
They gotta yours. You gotta write yours down. Make sure
Alright.
it adds up to what he actually wrote down.
Ooh,
I
that's
might be wrong.
That's crazy though.
Don't
That-
let-
if it is, that's dope.
I might be
That's
wrong.
Different.
Ah!
I could be wrong.
Oh,
I could be
you're
wrong.
You're
Go
wrong.
ahead and
Pop.
look.
You're wrong.
Alexis put R&B and Max
Ooh.
put jazz.
I like it.
Okay, she liked the
She-
slow,
you know-
slow stuff though.
Hey, well, somebody obviously I was
You're
wrong.
my favorite DJ. Jay.
She said that, and that's what I was-
All right, I said that because like when I met her, she was listening to hella jazz. She's like,
nothing to do
"Oh,
with
my grandpa
Jay.
listening to so much jazz. It's my and she listens to jazz
Is
in
this
the
90s
car,
R&B,
like
2000s R&B?
90s for sure.
90s, okay.
Yeah.
Need to hear that.
I like the old school.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna go again with we're gonna do Alexis one more time. Does she like cats or does she like dogs?
Me.
It's either one or the other.
All right.
She'd prefer neither, really.
Yeah, but
Oh, he got one right. He put dogs,
Yeah.
y'all. Okay.
I love animals, but I don't want them living with me
So you have no animals at
in
home?
my stuff
I
and
feel
where
you.
I live.
I have a 4-year-old.
My Frenchie's
True.
hair
I have
is
serious
I don't wanna
OCD.
discuss.
Oh yeah, a dog is gonna mess that up, and a cat.
Yeah.
I love
Easily.
them. I don't want harm to none of them. They're beautiful creatures. So don't get me wrong. But living with me,
No, it ain't it.
inside my house, and I like the backyard. I don't even want them there.
There you go. That's your hangout spot.
That's
You
so
wanna-
mean. I hope nobody takes that the wrong way.
I feel you.
All right. This one's gonna be towards Max. So Alexis, you have to write down what you think for Max.
Got you.
All right. Does Max prefer a planned getaway or a spur in the moment getaway?
That's funny.
See, that should have been the first
She
one.
knows.
That
She
should've
should
been the
know
both of
first
them
that.
type
one.
thing?
Let me see.
She should know that.
I'm testing the limits, guys.
I might be
We gonna have an
I might
argument
be
when
posting
we
a
get
job
home.
posting after this one.
Let me see.
Oh, they're right.
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Hey, me
Y'all
too,
really
Pop.
know each other out
I
here,
ain't even
bro.
gonna lie to you. This
Hey.
spontaneous
Okay.
He
one,
is
I'm
the
like,
definition of a dad.
really?
That's
Like,
nice.
I
Plan
like
is
that.
always the best way to
definition.
go. You
You
gotta
gotta
go
have-
plan.
I mean that in a prepared way.
That's
like
good.
not in
No,
a
that's
negative
great.
way.
Nah,
He's-
bro. That you gotta have that.
All I
plan
know is
schedule.
that
And I don't like surprises.
it's
I
rent to
don't.
pay, it's PG&E to pay. Like we
Gotta put
going
it
somewhere, that shit need to be planned.
We
Fuck
be
all that
realistic.
shit. We can go somewhere for sure.
I don't
I
even
feel
like surprises, to be honest.
I feel you.
My last one's gonna be, what is Max's biggest pet peeve? And then I'm also gonna ask
Oh,
Alexis, and then you
Lord.
gotta do it too. So,
Damn.
what is
That's
Max's
hella
biggest
hard.
pet peeve?
We're assholes.
Wait, okay, wait. So when
we're
you say
assholes. That's hella
biggest
crazy.
pet peeve,
As
Be
in
real,
what
bro.
though?
Is
I have a lot of
it-
pet peeves.
is it around the house?
Nah,
Yeah. Is
Or
it
is
about
it
females? Is
out?
it about people
Or
communicating
is it
Okay,
about
about music?
females?
Is it
Is
about,
let's be
like,
messy, bro.
creatively?
Let's
Is
messy.
it
Yeah,
about?
I'm just saying in
Nah,
life.
you can
Like,
be messy. Fuck it.
people,
messy.
like
You
what is
gotta be direct.
Be outside.
okay? What is Max's biggest pet peeve about? Sam living
Together?
together.
With a female?
No, what is his biggest pet peeve about living in the house you guys live in? Period.
Can
Is that a good enough narrow down?
All
I
right.
think together is cool.
Together, living
Yeah,
together. What
living
is his
together.
biggest pet peeve? Living together.
Since the start?
There we go. That's
Since
the
the start.
question. Since
Alright,
you know
so-
What's
Max,
my
what-
pet peeve about her?
And living together?
Or just
I think I
biggest?
really want to do the one about her because I think that'd be fun for
just
you to say.
both of
what
them. Just do
his
both
is.
of them. But biggest pet peeve just in general. That's a good one. Doesn't
I have two answers.
Let's see. If they're
Right
Is
now,
that
too.
okay?
Yes,
Is that
that's
okay?
perfect. That's actually, yep, I'm with that. Max, you got to try and write down, I guess, 2. Write down 2.
You trying to get me in trouble? In the
No, I mean,
podcast,
we'll
man.
see.
He better be feeling the amigos going home. Like, I don't want to hear it. We can do it later.
We got to get, we gonna flip it on her too.
All right, bro. What's my biggest pet peeve about living with this girl? You got a bigger board? The fuck is
He
this?
said you got a bigger board.
Oh shit!
Oh, I love it. Oh, shit. I love it. Oh my god. I didn't know. I bet.
Okay. You know what I think?
This hella
I
funny.
think that I should pass you the board so you can read it.
Oh shoot, I'm down
Right?
with that. Okay.
And then he says if these are correct.
Okay.
That's a good game. I like the way that would work. Okay.
Oh my
Don't
gosh!
want to help me out real quick?
Because I have 2 sentences, low key.
All right.
Okay, so I can do that. Okay, I see that.
Pass that over.
Woo!
All right, those are the only things.
I'll read this one.
Those are the only things I'm
Hey,
prepared
this
to
one
say.
right here is definitely. I've seen this one on Vines or vlog or TikToks.
And she could have said some
I ain't-
shit.
she wrote some shit. I've
Honestly,
seen this
hey,
shit.
I'm
And
not
you
gonna
know
lie.
what?
Hey,
Right now?
Let him give scenarios why that is correct.
I'm not gonna lie. She
That's
probably
a
said
good
something that
one.
was true. She probably said something that was true.
And let him give you reasons why that's correct.
Okay.
For you to know.
Say it. Go ahead. You're good though. Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. Do yours
shit.
first.
All right, so
Somebody's got to feel me. Somebody's got to feel me. I was
So,
being real cool. You saw that.
Alexis put for Max's biggest pet peeve is hair in the shower / bathroom.
Fucking gosh.
And then she also has touching him when he does the dishes. And that's the one I'm talking about. That I see on like vlog. She does it. Oh, he's like, no,
Don't
nigga.
touch me.
Nah, that's a pet peeve.
All right, so listen.
If you want war, that.
I didn't write that. I didn't write that, but she's definitely right about that.
Say
Because
that.
like
Say that.
I
My bad.
don't like washing dishes. I don't wash dishes. But if I have to wash dishes, don't fucking talk to me.
It's a blessing when he washes dishes, but it's okay
like,
because
it's always been that way since I was a teenager.
Them.
Like, don't
I'll
talk
do
to me.
them
Like, it's bad.
forever. Like I don't even. You don't have to feel like you need to do them. But sometimes he wants to bless me and do them, but don't touch him. Because he's got an attitude, like he has an attitude. So just appreciate what he's doing and go away.
That's respect. That is
Go
respect.
away.
Dishes.
But she got one.
So she
got one.
She got them both. No, she got them both.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Nah, the hair. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Hold
In
on.
trouble.
Now that she said that, look what Max put for number 1. So long of hair. Number 2.
So long of hair.
So many clothes.
So many clothes. I understand, bruh. Oh my, bruh. My girl took over a whole entire room for her clothes. Shouldn't make no sense. Bro, that is all right. That was actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty cool. That was y'all the first to experience the whiteboards.
I'm not even gonna touch on the so many clothes.
So many clothes.
So many clothes. But getting back to it, bro. Let's get back to it. How does very 9 and very fine 9 correlate?
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
So, very fine 9 is a female extension of very 9.
Okay.
But also FS Visuals, because that was the first like platform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, like it grew an arm type shit.
Yeah, because that's over.
It's
the
under the
FS
same-
Visuals is over.
It's under the same umbrella of everything.
Got you.
Like what we do is very 9. It's very 9 LLC. Under that, there's very 9. There's very fine. There's FSMaxx.
Got you.
There's 3 entities under that business. So the very fine is a female platform. Very 9 is all of the promotions and visual aspects of like what I'm doing as a solo artist and producer. And FSMaxx is just like me, myself as an artist, visual creator, editor, graphic designer, all that shit. Like I'm not pushing one title. I'm really not. Like you go to my Instagram, there's no title there. Like, you know, so I'm just trying to like get more into understanding, and the closer I get to understanding like myself and like what I'm trying to do, the easier it gets for both of us to like really be able to develop like in a business way. Like,
got you. That's dope.
To bleed into what I really kind of do want to get out, when the whole household once is pushing to try and see the business succeed, what do you guys do in tough times when things start to get a little bit difficult? And I'm talking in the aspects, even like not to talk on finances, but it's like when you're trying to push for those business ventures to work as a household, what do you guys do to get on track when it gets like that?
When it gets off track, like you gotta like switch your mindset. So once you switch your mindset into kind of like, all right, this a fucking vibe. This not no fucking Instagram page that we're just posting stuff on. Like, if you need to sit down and take a minute, take a week, take 2 weeks, take 3 weeks before you pop out with something that you had to focus on because you had some shit that you had to deal with around the house or some real life shit. Like maybe you was gonna throw an event and some shit happened and you had to fork over $200 that you wasn't planning on, and like whatever money you make, like yeah, you made some money, but like you already spent that money, and it's like damn, like
yeah,
it's like fuck, I can't just throw another event right now, like you know what I'm saying, like so it's just like taking care of your shit in real life, because like fuck all this Instagram shit. I'm not gonna lie, like fuck all these niggas, like fuck all these females, not in that way, like but like nobody's helping me pay rent but her.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
No one
saying?
cares about
Right.
what's happening on the outside.
Nobody's caring.
Exactly.
Nobody's really calling me, wishing me happy birthday towards my son, but a couple people. Like, so like once you start getting older, you start understanding like what's really important. Like you stop giving your energy away in that way to feel like you need to be in everybody's fucking face all the time.
Mhm.
Like, I don't need to post on Instagram all the time. Like, I'm not posting my fucking album. Go listen to Proper Vibes. It dropped May 6th.
Go
If
listen
you
to
want
that.
to.
Go listen to that. Go
Like
listen to
that shit is going crazy. That shit sounds A1. Produced like by me, by fucking my little brother, by my boy Weeze from Tracy, like engineered totally by
Shout out
Chris.
Weeze.
You feel me? Like that shit sounds flawless. Like, but if you're into my music aspect, that's what you can dive into. But if you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else. Like, cause it's like I'm doing a whole bunch of other shit. Like, we can talk about something else. Like,
Right.
we talk about art, we can talk about something else. Like, but yeah, push that lifestyle brand and be supportive to your female, your mate.
Touch on that you as well.
So I'm gonna keep it short and simple. When things get hard, you have to get creative. Like you really gotta like strategize and like situate things. Like it's so important to polish and promote. Like if I could give people just 2 words that like stick, polish and promote.
Mm.
So like
CP.
as long as I'm polishing up and that goes with the household and whatever else, I'm good. As long as I'm promoting myself properly, like I know something is coming in. Like it's good. Like I be hustling. I be doing my thing. So it's like it don't stop. When you have a kid, like you just got to keep going, like no matter what. And you got to keep making money. And when I say that, like just utilize your resources and your talents and your skills, your ability and your attitude. Cause like your attitude is like 99%. 1% is ability and skill. 0% luck and 100% you.
Say that shit. Say that
Wow.
shit.
So,
Oh my
I'm just
goodness. I'm
like-
using that in the caption, bro.
we're studying the art of not trying. It's like
Philosophy.
Taoism.
Philosophy.
Yeah. I'm very religious, so like me and God have our separate relationship, but like as far as I want to take in everything, considering everything that I've been through, I just don't want to be biased. And I
Right.
also don't want to work harder. I want to work smarter. Like I'm getting older.
There you go.
So it's like I don't got time to be bullshitting around like and wasting time and trying to get chose. Like it's beyond that. Like I'm trying to raise a man at this point. Like
Say
so
that.
it's
Right.
like my
That's dope.
perspective of everything is completely different. And like I really want to reach people. I want to reach females. Like I want our community to change. So like that's key. And I'm not being selfish and everything is like purely organic. Like I'm not trying to use nobody or nothing like that cuz I'm not making no money from what I'm doing positively in the community. I'm breaking even if you want to be real cuz I'm investing in my
I'm
platform.
inspired right now. Bro.
So like, you
Inspired
know,
right now, bro.
I'm really high, so I could just
No,
go
I
off
get it.
into a hole. People don't really like allow me to talk, so
Shout
I
out to
move in
Dope.
silence.
Yes.
So like y'all giving me this chance.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm out here
This is
talking,
your
so-
platform right
Yeah.
now. Go to
Yeah.
work. You feel me?
It's-
Also, if you're mad that people are not listening to your song or watching your video or listening to your audio, whatever you're doing, like, just look at some like philosophy quotes. Like, it may just look like an Instagram page, but like once you start getting into like philosophy, like you kind of understand there's so many people like currently and in time that have so many different ways of thinking than just yourself.
I feel
Like,
you. I personally,
like-
I've been seeing this affirmations. Like I feel like daily affirmations matter because, life is a bitch daily. You feel me? Like it
Facts.
really is a daily struggle type
Nah,
shit.
it
You
is.
feel me?
Facts.
So like
facts.
daily affirmations, philosophies, how you guys see it, like and they all matter, man. It matters for real. I think it's really time to take a deep breath now. I see you gotta take a shot. You
Okay.
ready?
All right.
This
Yeah.
is the segment we like to call TPH time. People don't appreciate a deep breath. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you could be in traffic like we talked about earlier and be like, fuck, I gotta get home. Just take a deep breath and make you feel better. So
Facts.
just take a
Just
quick
don't
deep
close
breath.
your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
The tequila.
Yeah. TBH time. This is where we dive into the mind of a true PH. We're getting in the mind
shit.
of a true pothead. Hey, get this right, man. I'm high, like you said, man.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
You already know the vibes, man.
Do people have an obligation to help others, or should people be responsible for helping themselves?
No. Nobody has an obligation to do anything for anyone whatsoever.
Mm.
Anybody
Anybody?
whatsoever with anything.
There you
Nothing.
go.
Because it doesn't matter that you have your own morals and values and standards about how you want to live your life and how you want to see other people. It doesn't matter that you have a certain thought about how the world should be and how people should communicate with you and how they should support you, because fuck that. Everybody didn't come from where you came from. Everybody doesn't have your thought process. Everybody doesn't have the swag that you have. Everybody wasn't faced with what you were faced with, and vice versa. You don't know shit about what these niggas been going through. It don't matter. Like, shut the fuck up and do your own thing. Just keep going. Like, just respect what everybody's doing. Like, I forgot the question. I'm kind of drunk. But
Nah,
like,
you can
That's
stop
real.
right there. That's
Yeah,
a quote.
exactly.
That's a
Dead
quote right
ass.
there. Yeah.
dead ass.
Yeah, this is
That's
to
a quote.
everybody though. Do people have an obligation to help others, or should
Oh
people
my
be
gosh.
responsible for helping
Why did he say
themselves?
that question again? I'll start talking for more hours. That's really crazy. Nah, but like if you have that element in your heart that at the same time of you pushing yourself forward in life and trying to be successful, you can also loan a part of your heart to support somebody else.
Mhm.
That's, you decide to do that.
Mhm.
Nobody asked you to fucking do that. Just like how people start Red Cross, people start charities all the time. Nobody asked them to do that shit. Ain't nobody asked y'all niggas to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody did. But it's like, if you pushing your cause and people are supporting you, like, they'll respect what you're doing.
How I
Like,
see that though too is that's why I feel like people feel like it's okay to step on toes because they didn't ask them to do it, but they still did it out the kindness of their heart, and they still, like I said, the weak always get stepped on type shit because they're the ones
Yeah.
that kind-hearted type shit.
but don't be in a business of entertainment and let your emotions take over. Understand that everybody is trying to get to a certain level, and if you got something that somebody's gonna use and want to utilize, they're gonna use you for that. They don't give a fuck about what you finna do at the barbecue next weekend at your family house. They don't give a fuck about that.
True.
They trying to come on, do whatever they trying to do, get their shit off and be on to the next thing. And it's like, damn, you don't fuck with me like that. Like, it's like, but it's like, nah, it's business. Like, just, it's very hard to get to a point to understand that. And like, I'm still growing too, just like she is. Like, but yeah, if you want to give something to somebody else, do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing that blog shit, that shit was like, I like doing that because nobody fucks with people from the 209 at all. When I was doing that, and people still don't.
You
Yeah,
did it
people
early.
209 don't want the next person in the 209 don't want to see the next person win. That's what's sad about it.
Yeah.
Or in 209, it's always gonna be beef from this side and this side. So it's like nobody can see everybody win.
It's crabs in a barrel mentality everywhere. It's local rappers that are bigger than themselves. It's local rappers that are bigger than themselves that don't deserve to be bigger than themselves. And everybody's all in the same room talking about, I fuck with you. And then they go home in their Uber or their mom's car talking about, I'm mad these niggas don't fuck with me. Nobody's listening to my song. I keep posting their shit on my Instagram. Why didn't I post my shit? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck is this place? Why am I in this room? Like, y'all niggas wild, bro.
As
like,
humans, man. They say the biggest
that shit
thing.
ain't
the-
human.
I'll
That
go
shit
to the
different.
museum.
I
This
don't
shit
know,
is
bro.
wild. I need to sit
they say,
down.
'cause
Like,
no,
He
that
said,
shit
I
ain't
can't.
human. That's different.
That's funny.
But
it's cool.
You answer that?
What you think?
The
Oh, the
TBH
question?
time real quick. I said, do people have an obligation to help others, or should they be responsible for helping themselves?
Yeah, your responsibility, like, for a fact, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Always take care of yourself. Can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. So, like, if you live by that, you'll be all right. But if you can take care of yourself and you still got a little bit amongst your means, you can still lend a helping hand. No crab in a barrel bucket hand, you know what I'm saying? But you can lend
Exactly.
a helping hand. It's two
Helping
different
hand.
hands. So not saying you said that, but it's like,
Yeah.
people out here really do, not saying in Stockton, in the world, got that crab mentality. But, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Just,
Don't
make
look
sure
for a
make sure
receipt.
you all right. Yeah. Don't.
No, yeah.
Don't look for a
ever,
receipt.
Especially
ever.
if
If you're
yeah.
somebody that can
Yeah.
do that and give that a part of your heart, don't look for that in return.
It's always a
because
gift. Always a
it's a
gift.
gift.
Don't ever,
And that's a
don't
fact.
ever
Exactly.
treat it as
That's
like a
say
give
that.
back.
That's hot. Yeah, fact. Don't
You know
look
what
for
I'm
no
saying?
fucking
giver. It's
receipts.
always a gift. Like,
Yeah.
don't ever look for something in return. That's for sure something I learned in life, for real.
Yeah. The minute you do
TBH
that,
time.
you get disappointed and fucking all that type shit, man. Fuck all that.
Real quick, Alexis, it's to you. I said, I know you have also, we got to bring awareness to the very fine lupus. So for the ones that
Facts.
don't know, what is lupus, and like, what are you dealing with on a daily with it?
All right. So,
All right.
what I can say is lupus. It's a big part of my life that I don't really share
Okay.
because I feel like shouldn't nobody know my weakness at
Right.
this point. Like, you know, my family, my support system know what I go through, but it's like really nobody's business.
There you go.
But I decided to start that Instagram page because like it's super important for me to create a platform where people can ask me questions, or it's just like it has its own hashtag. There's going to be more things like about it because like my lupus is in remission. I don't take medication. The only time that I'll have a lupus flare up is because like I'm doing bad stuff. Like I'm not keeping myself balanced. And you know, it was like a really long journey like getting here, but like however I did it, like the support that I had, like it changed my life, and I want to change other people's lives if they're open to it.
That's amazing. That's why I feel like I had to bring it up because, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I feel like there's people tuning in right now that are dealing with the same
Yeah.
struggle. You know what I mean?
And like when you say lupus, it's really just autoimmune. Like,
Okay.
so that is an umbrella of a lot of different things,
Mhm.
like a lot of things.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, I have a testimony,
I feel
and
you.
I feel like I've healed myself probably like 80%.
It's dope.
I'm still like growing and learning and like being strict about things, but like I also know what is the problem, cuz like when I cheat and I mess up, or I feel like I could taste something or do something that I'm not supposed to do, like it always bites me in the ass and I'm either in the hospital or just feeling like shit.
Mm.
So it's just like important for me to like keep myself strong so that I don't have to be in the hospital.
Got you.
So yeah.
That's dope.
Can I highlight something real quick? At the end of the day, of course, y'all seen that she didn't drink, on the podcast, but she did, smoke a little bit. Would you say that helps, or was that calm down? Does that neutralize certain
Great
things
question.
with it?
Great question.
I'm gonna be humorous
Test
about
study.
Test study.
it. So I feel like marijuana, cannabis,
Nice.
it's like that's a vitamin.
Nice.
At this point, that's how I feel, because having lupus specifically, just being an individual that has been dealing with it since I was 16. So like I've had this for a very long time.
Wow.
So
How old are you now, if we don't mind me asking?
I'm 28.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So
I didn't
long
know that.
time.
28 years young.
28 years young. 40's a new 20. We know that. But you are closer to 30.
Everything is good in moderation, if I could say anything. And also you got to know how to handle yourself too, because everybody's body is different. So like I never want to like give somebody something like, oh yeah, this works. Cause like my advice when it comes to like anything health wise is like your lifestyle determines how your body needs to be treated. So like we're not all the same. And even though like he doesn't have lupus, you don't have lupus, like if you got some type of issue, like I'm gonna give you some knowledge that you might figure out why you feeling like that. So
It's real.
that's
a fact.
just what it
Gonna
is.
get deeper after this podcast. So
Right. Can't
Yeah.
let you guys have all the gyms now. That's no cap.
How you feeling?
I'm good, but I'm ducking that sign out shot if that's what you're trying to give me right now.
Is
Fuck
that what we
that
gotta
shit.
get to?
Fuck that
man.
shit.
Real quick,
man.
okay. We said get a couple more minutes. What's the ultimate goal for the two platforms? What do you guys want to achieve necessarily with it?
Oh, to like definitely relocate and expand.
Okay.
Definitely to like take the same concepts of what we're doing and take it to a bigger market to where like, yeah, it's still very nine, it's still a very fine nine, and it's like it's a lifestyle brand, like, and we from the valley, like it don't matter where we're from, but we from the valley, and this is what we doing. We adapt to whatever is around us. Still, like, there's music everywhere. There's models everywhere. Like, there's cameras everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the main thing is to just not be so comfortable being the coolest where you're at and where you're from. Like, that's cool, but it's like, don't nobody know you in New York if you're not trying to get out there, trying to do something to get out there. Like, oh, that's cool if you go to March Lane on Walmart and like they know who you are. That's
Right,
cool.
right.
That's what's up.
I hate to compare like musically, whatever it may be, like, but I see Barstool Sports as a platform that has a whole bunch of different and big, you know what I mean, things like that.
Mhm.
Is that more so like a goal to do something to that scale?
The goal is to be a network. So when I say a network, kind of like more of like a Rob Deerdex
Got you.
in the sense of a space to express every type of art that we're
Got
trying to
you.
get out.
It's a friendly space.
I need a photo studio. I
Uh.
need a music studio over here. I need like a green screen room over here.
Got you.
We need to have the store set up over here in this room. The pizza store needs to be right here. Like, the bar needs to be over here. All the kids need to leave at 10 right now because, like, you know what I'm saying?
Turning up.
That type shit.
See.
We're not trying to be like, if Grammys come, cool. Like, oh, we get on Vogue with something that she done coordinated. That's what's up.
Dope.
But like, it's about just kind of like living your own and just developing into your own thing. Like,
Damn.
Got you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, y'all need to stick around for that because that's
Real.
that journey's gonna be not that Nip always says it's not a race, it's a marathon type thing. So it's
yeah,
like
for sure.
that's gonna be something to see that I can't wait to see come into play.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You guys have been at it, bro. You guys deserve it, bro. For
Fact.
real.
And it's still going. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's still going, for sure.
Like we said, we see the consistency, bro. We see it. Keep pushing, bro.
But shit, we ain't deserved nothing yet.
I feel you.
Is there any other dates that the runway models, how can they really, what I'm saying, where can they find you at type thing? Or is there anything that you have already posted that they can actually be a part of? Is there something that could look out for?
All right, so
That was a lot of questions.
some
I know.
current
Yeah,
some
you
current dates. I'm ready for it. So the current dates right now, July 24th, we're having a workshop. This is gonna be downtown Stockton. Just go ahead and DM at shop Very Fine 9, and then you'll get the information for the workshop.
There you go.
Another big thing that's going on is the Very Fine, but the name of the sleepover is Fine Marcy Sleepover. So it's all girl sleepover. So
Okay,
sorry,
okay.
but yeah,
Is there
we
a portion where the homies can pull up, or
No,
it's
no,
all
no, no,
girls
no.
only? Got you.
everything.
Even I gotta stay at home.
Okay, yeah,
If
you're
I gotta
out of
stay
this
at home,
one.
y'all
Everybody
niggas gotta
gotta
stay
stay
at home.
Say that.
Got you.
Say that.
The thing about like all my Very Fine stuff is like it's exclusive. So even though like let's say it's promoted, it's just like, hey y'all, this is happening. If you tap in, you might be able to come.
Got you.
If we feel like you can come, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's really exclusive. So it's not a numbers game to me.
Got you.
It's a vibe.
Hell
It's
yeah.
an experience.
Nice.
And like it's a female platform, but not everything is girls only. Like the brunch and certain workshops, now because I'm now doing like more media content development. So, for example, if you guys pulled up to this workshop, there will be girls understanding how to come on your podcast and speak, and also what to speak about. So yeah, it's such a vibe.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
sounds
only
like it, bro.
it's
We
only
gotta
for
go.
girls that
Yeah.
really want to tap in, because like here's another thing that I've noticed about like just being from the valley. So like I notice a lot of people that I've grown up with, went to high school with, like I've had personal relationships with before I was like a grown ass woman. And they see what I'm doing, but they don't support me in a way like I'm tapping in, I'm showing up, like I'm trying to be a part of this, because everything I'm doing is like 100% positive.
Genuine.
Girls are on Instagram taking amazing selfies, going on trips, styling themselves. Like, I see you, girl, you doing your thing. So pull up at a workshop and really do a photo shoot and walk in them heels and stop and pose and know how to just like handle like a real model situation.
And network on top of
Yeah,
that.
because once you open up your mind to that and you experience, you like, man, I could do this. Like, I'm going to go to this casting. I'm going to be in this fashion show.
That's dope.
Like, I met this photographer. He wants to do a photo shoot. I got to get 3 looks together. Like, content. Like, it's amazing. So,
And that goes a long way. I just got to capitalize it off of that because, you know, I got a field in the acting and modeling type thing too. But to highlight your platform, it's good. Like, you know, of course she does you do the runway, Alexis, but like at the end of the day, that can take an individual to so many other levels. Like, of course you're walking the runway and you're doing something like, you know, on a strip, but then that could still put you in straight print type situations. Or that could put you in a situation where you're, you know, doing a billboard. But at the end of the day, it's still giving everybody a platform experience. They can put that on their resume. They can put that on
Definitely.
their portfolio, on their card when
you
they
get
go hand it to
content.
people.
You
Whereas-
also get content.
yeah. So like for me, that's I ain't gonna care. That's dope because that's dope. I'm sorry to say.
What they're doing right
I'm trying
now-
to like cuss right now, but like the only word I got is dope. Like that's dope as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
What they're doing right now, bro. Like I said, you guys got a vision, and we love it, bro. We
Appreciate it.
We love
I just want to
for
make sure I say, make sure y'all listen to Proper Vibes. That shit is out right now.
real. Yeah, go listen. To
Also, Leisure Level 5 is dropping on November 5th. It's a 15-track, fully produced, fully engineered project by FSMaxx.
that. There you
Not featured by the Tequila, I promise you.
go.
Okay, not say that.
But
no.
you gotta fuck with a young nigga
You've been
when
working.
it's time to pop out with some
You've
music.
been in the lab.
For sure.
Let's
So
go.
I got 2 favorite songs on Proper Vibes. So I'm just going to put that in there.
Okay.
I really like Count It Up. Please stream that on all streaming platforms.
That's the single? Is that
Proper
the single?
Vibes. It's not the single, but it's one of my
one of them,
favorite
yeah. Okay.
songs on there. Count It Up.
there's
like,
a big song on that. On that
It's just like
album.
when you turn it on, like it's intense.
Yeah.
My second favorite is. Wait a minute. I don't want to get it wrong because it's a lot of that's. It's a lot of that's. Oh my gosh.
We rehearsed this for 5 hours.
And she
She just had to remember
No.
2 songs.
I'm not gonna I'm gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Front Door.
Nah, Front Door is the fashion show song.
It is.
But that thing.
Oh fuck.
man.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
Produced
is
by Iron Chef
another
Weez.
favorite. So he has a song like that. So I didn't want to cross that because I like that in Front Door. But that thing on Proper Vibes, new cut, yeah.
Hell
Those
yeah.
2, Count It Up, that thing. Those 2 songs, stream that. It's on my Spotify. I listen to it every day on the way to work.
Click the link. Hell yeah. It's good. You already know.
So,
We gotta
yeah.
take this final shot.
Final shot. I'm
Let's
sorry.
get
I
outta
mean,
here.
if y'all watching it right now, y'all watching the show right now. Y'all-
Shout
y'all
out to
watching.
Tyson,
Yeah,
Y'all
already
feel me?
know.
But
my young nigga.
Let's
Again,
take
we
this-
appreciate
take
y'all for
this.
sliding through.
Salute.
You already know what it is. Let's take this shot. Ooh, remember, Tequila Fest, August 14th, 15th.
One more. Into this email.
I'm gonna be in Vegas. I'm hella mad you just said that.
Oh, bro, you in
Into-
Vegas, 14th, 15th?
Max into this
Facts.
camera and Alexis into this camera right here. Please let the people know. You know what I'm saying, where they can find you at. Like social media wise. I'm sorry, not your house.
Oh yeah. Social media wise, you can find me on Instagram, FSMaxx, FSMaxx. You can also find my promotion page, Very9 LLC, VERY 9 LLC. You can also find everything that we're doing on my website, v9now.com, v9now.com.
There you
I spelled
go.
that right.
There you
Yeah.
go. We
Yeah,
live with it.
yeah.
Say that.
I'm honestly feeling real good, but you could find me at Very Fine 9. And then that will branch you to everything else, like my personal, where the workshops are, the lupus, all that. But Very Fine 9. Hashtag Very Fine 9 at Very Fine 9 Instagram. It's just like, yeah, amazing.
Hell
Say
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah. Email got y'all. You already know what it is.
Alexis and Max, y'all, you know what I'm saying? They came through, they blessed the set. First couple ever present, you know what I'm
Ever,
saying? Ever like really
ever.
come through. And we got 2 people on the couch, y'all.
Two
You
people,
feel me?
man. That shit was dope, man. We
4
appreciate y'all
mics.
for real.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to stop talking, bro.
Sign out, man. We good.
Signing out this motherfucker. You already know the vice. It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
And we got over here on the couch.
Alexis.
And
FSMaxx.
Yeah, we're signing out this
very
thing.
fine nine, very nine. We in this thing, man. You already know.
Big brr. All right, it's blowing smoke.
Yes, sir.